Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we are going to do a prediction video for Worlds Collide Las Vegas this Friday. It feels like kind of a more major event because I feel like there's going to be at least a little bit of stuff that might change here and have some lasting things in the WWE also. So I figured it'd be cool to talk about it. So there's a lot. So we'll start off with the biggest match. It is the Lucha Showcase 8-man tag match, basically team well, I was gonna say it's Team WWE versus Team AAA, but actually it's not because one person's different on the other side. But this is like pretty much gonna be just kind of one of those like crazy ass matches because it's like the LWO and Lince Dorado, and I don't really know the other guy that's on their team, and then La Parca. Um, God, why? I'm gonna butcher half of these names, but essentially 8-man tag match. I think this one's gonna be easily a AAA win because I feel like there's other matches where there's gonna be chances that we're gonna see a different champion come out, or maybe even a different a WWE superstar getting the upper hand. This one's an easy one. They have a AAA, and it's gonna be, I honestly think, could be one of the better matches altogether. Next up, we have kind of a crazy match. It's a fatal four-way for the AAA Latin America Championship, which I'm assuming the Latin America Championship is kind of like our US or Intercontinental title, so it's like kind of major. The champion is El Higo del Dr. Ragnar Jr., which he had just won it at Triple Mania. So I don't think he's gonna lose here, but he is facing Dragon Lee, Ethan Page, and JD McDonough. So three different WWE people, which is kind of insane when you think about it. Like, that's just crazy that you'll see that many WWE people in the match. I mean, every match here pretty much has one or two WWE people in it. So I think it's kind of a cool thing. So, honestly, I think this match is going to be a retain, but I do think this could be one of those matches that sneakily doesn't seem that crazy on paper, but with like JD McDonough on there and Dragon Lee, I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that happens in it that's going to be pretty decent. Next up is the Judgment Day, which will be Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez versus Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana in a mixed tag match. I'm so happy that they're like using Finn Balor in this type of thing because like Finn Balor is, I think, obviously has history in Mexico. His wife works there, like in this promotion, and it's just kind of cool that he gets that extra time. And then with Roxanne Perez being just just a crazy rookie year will add another feather to her cap in being in a major different promotion match against Lola Vice, who's in NXT, who's been just red hot right now, and Mr. Iguana, who has taken over a lot of the internet with stuff. I think this is going to be the most fun match. Maybe we'll see the puppet Finn Balor make his return. I think that'd be kind of cool. We saw that at the last Triple Mania, but I don't know if that's going to be a normal thing or just something that he pulled out for special cases. This one, I honestly couldn't, like I can't see the Judgment Day losing here. I think this is the one thing where like the WWE probably is going to win here. I mean, technically, it's 3 out of the 4 is WWE people, but I think Judgment Day wins here because like Mr. Iguana is a mixed champion, tag team champion with somebody else, and they've been kind of feuding with like Lola Vice wanting to be his partner and all that, and having them lose here could lose that momentum that she tries to get better out there. I do believe she probably is going to be the one that takes the pin here, but I think overall, it's still going to be a really fun match. Then we got, I want to say, Faba Apache versus Natalia, which Natalia's a legend. This is to determine the first contender for, I'm assuming, the women's championship, like the main one. I'm not sure if it's. I don't think they only have like the one big like belt. I don't think they have multiple like tiers other than like tag belts and stuff like that. I honestly don't think Natalia wins here. I mean, they could definitely do that, but I think in the way that she's been doing different stuff, I think she'll have a good showing because she's been doing a lot of like independent work, but I don't think she wins here. Then we go to the tag team championship match, which is Pagano and Psycho Clown, who just got the tag team titles. So I don't think there's going to be a flip maybe that soon versus the New Day. I do think that we saw a little bit of preview of Raw with the New Day costing Penta. I do think Penta, who's supposed to be in the building as a special guest, will cost them here. And I think that's going to be the perfect little revenge for them. And I think it would also just kind of set up their whatever feud that they're doing still further on Raw, but also doing it so like a New Day, who are just like a Hall of Fame tag team, doesn't just straight out lose to, another tag team. Obviously, you wouldn't want these titles to move that fast because two of the titles that are on here, the tag team and the Latin America one, just changed. And I don't know how often they change their titles, but I don't think, they will change that often. Like, it's been 4 weeks. I don't think we'll see that. So I think there's a good possibility those will stay there. But then we get to the main event. It's Vikingo versus Dominic Mysterio. Now, they didn't pull the trigger in the Fatal 4-Way on Dom, but I do think they pulled the trigger here. I think Dominic is just so far over with the crowd and with everybody in the organization. He's that perfect blend of like person to be in there because he knows Spanish, he knows English, he knows WWE, he knows this type of stuff. He's a Mysterio. There's so much stuff to not have him win this title and have some type of reign would be kind of a miss ball, especially because it seems like a lot that Vikingo is not really popular with the fans right now. He's a phenomenal wrestler, but I think the fans aren't really behind him, and this might be the best thing to do, is to try to do that and rebuild whatever they can with him. And I think the crowd would absolutely love it. So I'm assuming that's how it's going to go. So that would be my pick, is Dominic Mysterio. And I'm kind of excited for this event. It's on the same day as SmackDown this Friday. So it'll be free on YouTube, so you can be able to back up and do different stuff. So I like that at least. And yeah, and that's been the prediction videos. Tell me if you guys are going to watch it and all that jazz. And this has been Japan. Bye, guys.